Good morning. Today is Friday, the 6th of June, 2025, and the time now is 16 minutes past 9 a.m. in the morning. My name is Roughneck, or Bellingham, or, or Egan, or Marsh, or the Rugged Miller, and I'm a boxer, prizefighter, pugilist, personal trainer. And what is a personal trainer? And what does a personal trainer mean for me, the Rugged Miller, as a boxer, prize fighter, pugilist? What does it mean for me, a personal trainer? Well, I'm 55 now, and I think when I was probably 20, 21, I heard a lot about personal trainers, and I used to always think, and I was wrong. I was wrong now, but I used to always think that only the wealthy, the rich, the well-to-do have personal trainers because it's like a luxury, isn't it? Because like, for Joes like me, for people like me, you have to go to a gym, join a gym. And there's many gyms, like every borough, um, every main um, you got like Brixton, um, Paddington, North London, East and South London, West London, all got gymnasiums, or a place where you can go and join, become a member, and use the gym. There's private and public. But the council provide, and there's also private places now. There's quite a lot of private places, gymnasiums. But but personal trainer is somebody that knows a lot about fitness, nutrition, and exercising in a textbook way, like a degree level. Like they not to say that they're at the degree level, but they know a lot. They can be self taught. This is my theory now. I'm not saying literally in the real world, but this is my theory. And be self taught. Like they can have taught themselves a lot of things about, or they could have been ex athletes. They could have been competing and then they've retired and they've gone into personal training to training other people from what they've accumulated themselves or what they know. So they use it as their source of employment, a source of work, income to teach other people. I feel quite a few people, maybe 20% do that. But I've never had a personal trainer now, and I think that for me, it's a luxury. And I think that for me, as a boxer, I'd rather do the dog work myself than rely on other people. I don't want to get lazy. Like, listen carefully. Don't run off thinking other things. Listen, for me, my philosophy is I work hard and work harder. So if there's something that I don't know, I will buy a book or go and ask someone or go to the British Library or go there or do something. I will do the work. I won't just ring up somebody and say, "Oh, you're my personal trainer. Do you know this?" I will do it myself. And I think for me, my ethos, my ethic, I think that's a very positive, strong ethic for me as a man. It's good for me because it's more for me. It's more credible because that way, then you're not cutting corners. You're just. It's like you want to go from A to Z, then like A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, Z. Some people just go A to Z straight away. So they leave school or college at 18, and by the time they're 21 or 25 or under 30, they're a millionaire. You think, right, that's so quick. You just went from A to Z, and now you're a multi-millionaire, this and that, assets, and you can retire now at 30. That's not my ethos or my plan of living, or it's never been. That's not who I am. I'm not lazy. And I'm not saying people that get from A to Z overnight are lazy. I'm not saying they're lazy. I'm not saying that at all. What I'm saying is for me, I do the dog work, I rely on myself, so I do the nitty gritty. And I'm not trying to get that to that place quick. If I get success, I get success. If I don't, I don't. If I become heavyweight champion of the world, I do. If I don't, if I don't, I don't. It's not the be all end all. It's not that I have to become champion. So I do the work, and so that's important for me to say that because I do the work. I'm not relying on other people. You know, and it's important. I do the work. And because it's about dignity, my integrity as a man. I'm not God. I'm not Jehovah. I'm not done. People, there's this thing about if people are successful, they're strong, they're God. No, I don't believe that. I do not believe that. You might, but I know a lot of people believe that. Think, okay, if he's really good looking, or if he's really intelligent, and if he's really this and that, that he's God. I don't believe. I don't believe that at all. No, I don't believe that at all. So that's not my belief. That's your belief, and I respect that. But as for me now, I'm not God. So for me now, I'm just a normal, average human being. So my thinking is, so yeah, so I would rather do the hard, but I do the dog work, you know. So I'll do surveys, I'll do walks, I'll do this, I'll do that to get to the truth of what it is I'm trying to discover. So in terms of exercise, a personal trainer is well, like in boxing we have trainers, and in boxing trainers are very common. You have trainers, like you hire a trainer, or you go to a gym and they've got trainers. But my thinking is it's better for me to go through the rigmarole of learning how to do a hook and buying books. You can buy or buying books specific about how to throw a proper hook. I'm talking about in boxing, nothing else. But how to throw a specific right hook in boxing, or buy a DVD and watch it again and again and again and again, rather than go to a trainer in the gym and say, "Oh, can you teach me?" Because his philosophy might not be the absolute correct. Like he will be correct, but he might just be off. Look how I'm doing it. Like see that's the center. He might be off just that little bit there. Now, competitively in the ring, if he's off just that little bit there, you might lose that bout. You might lose that competition. Yeah, that's my philosophy. Now, every boxer, not so much now in the 21st century, maybe like in the late 19th, early 20th century, they all had their own philosophy to fighting, and that's just my philosophy.